I watched all the Sturgis videos last night. This one guy, and this is drifting the whole way down there. I said, I like that. I'd like to learn how to do that. Because you gotta have the rhythm, and I got the fucking rhythm.
What's up, guys? Ryan Kruesi Originals back at you. Today we're going to be working on the 21 House of Harley Road Glide. The performance build we've been building, it's kind of my bike that we're doing something with House of Harley with. They sponsored us on the bike, got a nice hookup. And if you need to buy a motorcycle, House of Harley is the place to do it. Even if you got to fly in and get it, they will give you a better deal than just about anybody else. That's for sure. But we're setting up. I built a subframe for it. Finally got her back from Chrome. Took a little while. Chrome's real slow right now. And the rear fender and all that stuff. So what I'm doing is I have the fender that I built to. It's a stock OEM fender because I had an FXR Division fender on it, but I caught a rut in the road and I destroyed it, which sucks because that was a really nice fender. But I went OEM, cut, channeled, fitted very nicely to this with a Scrape City tie plate on the back that I'm going to attempt to polish the titanium as well. So it's just a big old piece of glitter biscuit jingly shit back there, you know, like you should have it in your pocket or on a necklace. This is our lay down license plate kit. We're gonna have this guy back here nice and tight. I got a little chrome taillight that my boy Zane, Dine Daddy, got it for me at a truck stop out by Yuma somewhere. It's really custom, I tell you what. I'm gonna start with that actually because it'll hopefully be easy. There it is. I gotta remember how I put this thing together, so it's kind of weird how we don't make these for baggers. I'm not gonna make these for baggers. This is some one-off shit. Installing it is a real bitch, you'll see. I'm gonna have to teach myself as I go because I did this like 2 months ago probably. Well, kinda. What I'm doing right now is these guys are threaded because normally you bolt them in from the frame out here, but I'm running a long bolt through here, and then I've got acorn nuts that are going to go on the outside, so it'll bolt on the outside. It's basically just bolting it up backwards, but I'm going to install this guy before I get it on the bike because it's just one more thing to not have to deal with. It's just pretty simple. Our lay-down license plate kits are curved for a like early model, narrower rear fender, but you can use them on pretty much anything, but you do got to do a little modification. Kind of got to straighten them out a little bit, you know. Here, give them some of this, and then I just stack 2 rubbers underneath them. Get just license plate rubbers, and then they fit the wide fenders, such as this guy. So I got 2 Scrape City tie plates right here. We polished one. This is your standard one. I mean, it looks good. It's got all of our stuff on it. You can see it all lasered up. But I wanted to see what one would look like. We have an industrial polishing wheel, so we hit it on that. And it's got a little glass to it. I wanted to have a little sheen before she goes up against the chrome. Why do we only have 20,000 subscribers on YouTube? How can we build shit this dope? I only have 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. What's going on, people? That is a big ass scrape plate right there. This is one of our Dyna subframes that really I just extended and made some new holes, and it bolts up for the most part once I extended it and made some new holes. And it is a Scrape City tie plate, Kruesi Originals Scrape City tie plate. These are made for our scrape setups here. All of our Dyna subframes come with a Scrape City tie plate, bolts right up. And you can set it as deep or as shallow as you want to. So when you're learning, you start out shallow and you just kind of get deeper and deeper and deeper. Like, you can go all the way up to tall boy if you need to. Woo! Now I got to put the wheel together. We'll throw the rear wheel in. That's a real treat. The rear wheel is ridiculous. I gotta pull the hardware out of this guy because I have ARPs in it, but the ARPs stick out too much and they're not clearing the brake caliper mount, which I already machined like a 1/4 inch off of it to get it to clear, and it still doesn't clear, and I don't want to take any more material off of my rear brake mount because that's pretty important shit to have. So I'm gonna pull the stock shit out. I'm gonna polish the heads of them, and then we'll put those in, throw the rear wheel in, torque that shit down, kind of set the bags up there and let you guys see what that looks like. Then I got to build some side covers. I kind of got an idea how I'm going to do that. I moved all the electrical. You guys saw that in the other video. I'm going to try and make flush mount side covers so they're not big and bulky like all that other shit out there. I don't really like that style. I'm making a one-off set. It's going to be dope. We got Matt and Joe. I don't know what happened to Joe. He's probably on a break, if you know what I'm saying. They're in there packing sticker packs for the giveaway. The giveaway is getting big, so we're giving away a lot of shit. So stay posted on that. By the time this video comes out, you probably missed out already anyways, but wheel time. Yo, so what we got here, this is a Kruesi Originals Skynet rim. This is one of our rims. It's in chrome. This is one of our rotors. This is our North Star rotor, the 4-spoke. Our 4 spokes are the same spoke patterns as Skynet. They just have 4 instead of 8. So this kind of lines up, makes everything a little more open. And on the other side, we have our Skynet matching cut rotor. This thing matches up to everything in the wheel, so everything's just open, see-through. This is all available on the website, KruesiOriginals.com. They're Skynet rims. Don't have to ask me 100 times. That is done. I'm super stoked. Side cover time. I got some real mediocre ideas to make this happen. I'm gonna get some craft paper and do some hacking.
I had to do that drift and shit because that looks pretty cool. No, I like to do that. I would.
You want to learn how to drift?
Yeah. What do you got? Keep your foot on the brake?
Man, that's some hard shit. I don't even
It's
know how
hard to do that.
I don't even know how to do it yet.
You can just kind of need, the Fat Boy would be a good bike for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate to see you do it.
The Fat Boy.
Oh, right.
No, I ain't doing it on my Fat Boy. Yeah, when they get on it like that, and it makes that crazy sound like the fucking motor's blowing up.
Yeah.
What is that?
Rev limiter. They've got aftermarket ignitions in there, so rev limiter hits real hard.
So it's yeah. So well, I'm gonna
RPM,
do it. I'm gonna practice on my
Yeah.
bicycle or something. I want to do that. I just want to go down the fucking road and give it a little fucking, and you know, a few waves and shit.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
That's what I want.
Smoking Joe, everybody. Watch out, he's gonna be on the street slinging the Fat Boy before you know it. 61 years you been riding, Joe?
Since 1958, however many years that is. That's when I learned.
It's a shitload of years, that's what it is. 1958. Joe has been and lived more than any of us ever could. It's amazing. He comes in on Mondays just to hang out, really. He just wants to help around the shop and be part of the shop again. He loves it. And it's hilarious. He is fucking hilarious. Should have heard him rip Trent, you asshole, for wrecking his bike last week. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's like, you see this bike? This was a beautiful bike. You know how much pussy you get with this bike? Fucking none. It's got scratches on it. It looks like shit. You kill me, Joe.
I'm gonna get something and I'm gonna smoke some weed. I'm way past due. I'm gonna fill the rest of this in with a 2-part epoxy for plastic. They have it 4 plastics and JB Weld. I'm gonna do that to all these and then cut them to the thickness I need, set my standoffs off, and then cut out a template, and then I'm gonna cut out some plastic and trying to figure out how to get that shit together and then try and mold corners out of it somehow. I've got an idea it's going on up here, but it's risky. It's risque for sure. It's gonna be messy.
have to like fold it over. Kind of forgot about that. It's all about the imagination train, you know. I just gotta pretend what it's gonna look like and what it's gonna do 100 times over. Until I draw it just right in my imagination station. And then go from there. This is gonna suck. I think I'll put this thing in the old fucking press brake, get it fucking hot, fold it over. Hopefully it stays that way. Simple. I gotta make 2 of them. That sucks. We'll let this shit set up for the night and then come back in and shape this tomorrow. Figure out how the hell I'm gonna do that. And now I'm gonna just goddamn sand posts again for another couple hours. And with that being said, we're all taped up and everything. If I would have been thinking a little ahead of time, I would have measured all these to what I cut them to so I could just replicate the other side instead of doing that whole back and forth shit like I just did that took forever. So this is taped up. It's got to sit overnight and cure, and then I'm going to pull it apart tomorrow. I'm going to measure those, and I'm just going to copy the other side so I don't got to put so much work into it. So we'll show you the rest of this when it's all done in another video. Next time we're going to put the rest of the inverted front end together, maybe even build fender mounts. I got to do that shit too. God damn, we got a lot to go, but stay posted. Like, subscribe, tag some friends and some comments. Comment down below, talk some shit, do whatever you want to do. It's Kruesi Originals. We're on Instagram.com. Definitely on all your moms. Peace.